Hello, everybody. So today I'm going to show you the absolute, and I mean absolute best deck in Pokemon history, period. This is called the Dragapult deck. Dragapult is the best card to use in the game because it's the rarest card in the game, and everyone knows that the rarest card in the game is always like the best card. So what the deck is actually going to consist of, and here I'll build it right here for y'all so you can just see how the magic is made. We'll do, actually, I kind of want to do expanded. Expanded is like the best format because, you know, it's like, why would you not want to play with cards? You know, like, why would you want to like limit yourself? That's not democracy. That's not freedom. It's not what like America stands for, honestly. Like, you know, like we play expanded because, you know, you can play all the cards, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna filter just by good cards, and you do that by going to the search box and typing in Dragapult, and we're just gonna go ahead and I don't really like these ones as much because they're not like as rare, you know. But we can put a couple of those in too, just because, you know, it's really the only option we have. We can't put 8 Dragapult VMAXs in, unfortunately. So yeah, you just, you know, you just go in, add all the Dragapults. Okay, so we have 4 and yeah, 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay. Yeah, so we've got the Dragapults, and unfortunately, like, we can't play these as is. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, we're gonna get, you know, we gotta get a couple of these, unfortunately. But we'll get the reverse holographic ones. We'll play those, because, well, for one, they're shiny, and shiny cards can actually blind your opponent. It can make them dizzy, nauseated, and so that'll give you a tactical advantage when you're playing them if you play the shiny cards. So here I'm playing, you know, all the shiny cards. All right, we got Dracloak, we got Dreepy. So this is, yeah, this is a pretty good diversity of, you know, attack, and all right, so for trainers, I don't like to use a lot of trainers. I feel like it, you know, slows down the game a little bit. So we'll just go to one of the trainers that I do really enjoy using is this Dan. Dan is really cool because it's an automatic draw 4 cards because you're always gonna win rock paper scissors. Like, like there's no shot that you're not gonna win rock paper scissors against someone. So you're guaranteed 4 cards, and you get to play a game within a game, which is, you know, really, really meta. And like that's what they mean when people talk about, like, you know, the game's meta. It's like how many different ways you can play rock paper scissors in a game of rock paper scissors, because that's all Pokemon really is. It's just, you know, rock paper scissors mixed with a little checkers and a little mouse trap. And all right, so we've got our 4 Dans. You know, that's really important. We might get some all right, so Boss's orders are really good because they're really rare. And so, like, it's really important that if you have rare cards, you play them, so you can so you can flex on people. Flexing on people is probably one of the most important parts about playing Pokemon. So, like, this card is really cool. This, you know, it looks really dope. Like, and so when you play it, like, and it'll look really cool, like, on the board. And so, yeah, we'll add that stadium card. I didn't really read what it said, but it looked good just from the, like, picture. A Charizard Spirit Link. That's kind of cool. We don't have Charizard on our deck, but I mean, it looks pretty dope. I don't think I'm gonna play it though, just because it's like kind of retro, and it doesn't really match the aesthetic. You know, like what we're trying to do. Now, this is cool. This choice helmet right here, GX. I think that's like extra grass Pokemon or something. I don't. We won't use that one. This is cool. But Dragapult unfortunately doesn't have a. I'm waiting for the Dragapult tag team to come out in the next series. We'll grab that one because it's a full art. Try to find cards that are like full art, you know, and then you can just play them. Like, I don't really want to play these because they don't match the aesthetic that this one is. So I'm just gonna put that one in. Let's see, dangerous. We don't have any dark Pokemon. Dragapult. So this should work, but unfortunately it doesn't. There's gotta be. I think I have some other rare cards like that we can play. Yeah, like this Faba. Like this is really cool. Like, look at those glasses. Like those are just wild. Like that'd be a good card to play. And then let's see. Here's a Giovanni's Exile. Let's see. Discard up to 2. See, I don't really want to do that because then I'd be discarding like you'd be discarding, you know, Dragapult. So when I'm adding trainers, like I like to, you know, just search by rarity because the rarer the card is, like the better it is to play. So like put one. Yeah, that might be. No, we don't want to do that. Let's see. We don't have any Alolan Dragapult. I'm still waiting for an Alolan Dragapult to come out. I don't know if that'll be in the next set. I'm hoping it is, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I would really like to see an Alolan Dragapult, though. That's a pretty cool Battle Reporter card, so we'll play that. And then, let's see, Bill's Maintenance. Yeah, that's a full art card. Blue's Tactic. That's really cool looking. And then, yeah, I think we've pretty much got all the trainer cards we need. We can maybe get this like Looker card and maybe like, yeah, we'll put a couple Marnies in there. Marnies are really good because they're like really rare. All right, so we've got I usually don't like to have more than like, you know, like 10 trainers in a deck, but we have a lot of full art cards to show off. Okay, and so now they have these new energies came out, these horror energies, but unfortunately, like I only have the reverse holo of it. I don't have, and there's no full art of it, but I do have these holographic psychic energies, and I like to put in all the different kinds of holo because it, like, you know, it gives it more variety when you play them. It like flashes a little bit differently, you know. So yeah, so we'll just, okay, so we got 9. Let's see, I like to play a lot of energy because, you know, it's basically like a free card to discard. And yeah, so there we got 22 energy, 20 Pokemon, 18 trainer cards. We'll call it Drag Pole, but with like 5 T's, because yeah, and then exclamation mark, you know, so like, you know, you mean business. Unfortunately, they don't have Dragapult sleeves. I'm waiting for them to come out. Maybe when they make like a Dragapult. I'm hoping they don't make a Dragapult box because then it'll make Dragapult less rare and it won't be good anymore. So here, we'll use a Gyarados. That way, like, they'll think we're playing Gyarados, but then like we'll, like, you know, sneak attack and actually play Dragapult. Okay, so yeah, now let's go test this awesome deck that we have, the Dragapult deck. All right, we'll go in, play a game, you know. Let's see. Dragapult. This was a deck I was trying out earlier, but I felt like it needed more Dragapults in it, so this is the new deck. Okay, and we'll just hop on in here. Alright. Yeah, 4-game win streak. It's okay, like, but we can probably get a lot more wins now that we have this Dragapult deck. Alright. So, I like to go second, because then you get to attack, and with Dragapult, he's, like, you know, really good at attacking. Unfortunately, we didn't draw any base Dragapults. Maybe we can get a Dragapult this turn. Okay. Alright, well, we didn't get a Dragapult V, but, you know, maybe we can get one. Okay, and it looks like he's playing the Mega Gengar deck. You can tell because he's got the Mega Gengar logo on his box right there. So this should be a pretty easy win for us. I think Mega Gengar is weak to Dragapult. So, I think he's kind of nervous. I think that's why he's taking so long. Today, Junior. Dreepy isn't really good because it's, you know, not really a rare card. But we should be able to at least, you know, get some evolutions in the next 2 turns. And we do have this Battle Reporter card, so that'll look really cool when we play it. He's got this Rainbow Art Pheromosa, so I would say he's winning right now. Just because, like, you know, his cards... Oh, but the Zigzagoon... I mean, it is reverse holo. Okay. So, yeah, he's definitely winning on style points right now. Oh, and he's, Oh, no. Well... Oh, no. I don't know what's going on right now. So we do have the custom cacher, and we can play that. Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe like the system messed up, but that was weird. All right, so we'll just jump into another game here. Yeah, the system must have glitched because there's no way I lost that game. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Hopefully, you know, they're not like updating the system or something. So yeah, we'll go heads because you always win if you go heads. See, I picked heads and I won, and I like to go second because then you get to attack first. So it's really weird that we didn't draw Dragapult again. We've had, you know, 2 really bad hands in a row. I don't think that's why the system messed up last game, but you know, it is unfortunate when you can't start off with a, you know, like a Dragapult V. Okay, here we go. All right, this is the kind of hand, you know, you want. We got a Dragapult, and just so he knows we mean business, we'll go ahead and play the other Dragapult too, so you know, the other opponent can understand that they're about to lose. So he's playing the Moltres Zapdos Articuno deck, which is, like, honestly not really that great. It was really good when it came out because those cards were kind of rare, but now those cards aren't really that rare anymore. So, yeah, it's just not, you know, not really good in a sense. He is playing the golden... I believe it's Zacian, and that card is all right. It's really, you know, it's rare, so, you know, it does get style points for being, you know, golden and shiny. I am getting slightly disoriented looking at it, so it, you know, it's a pretty good card. But what we're gonna try to do here is we're gonna attach this Psychic Energy to Dragapult. And then we're going to try to draw in, you know, like a Dragapult VMAX or something. We do get to attack this turn, which is really nice. So we'll go ahead and put 30 damage on Arduino. and then we'll you know, get to kill it in our next turn when we do a jet assault. And jet assault's great because you can switch in, and instead of doing 60, you can do 140. Oh, but he used one of those lame hammers. I don't like to use hammers because you have to flip a coin, and flipping a coin is kind of lame. I wish they made it where you had to play rock paper scissors for the crushing hammer. I feel like that would be much cooler. So he just complimented me on my deck because he knows it's really good. Yeah, and he's, you know, probably gonna lose here pretty soon. Once I get Dragapult VMAX online, it has the best attack in the game. It does a lot of damage, and it also does a lot of damage to the bench. So it's like you can take out basically like 6 Pokemon in one turn, theoretically. And so that's why it's like, you know, such a powerful move, and why you just, you know, as soon as you play it, people are just like, you have a good deck. And, you know, it's because, you know, they're right. So yeah, we're just gonna see how this develops. He's probably gonna retreat into Arduino. No, okay, he just did attack. I thought he might want like another card. So alright, so now we have, unfortunately we didn't draw into a Dragapult VMAX. So what we may have to do is we may have to retreat this, and then we'll go into the other Dragapult, and then we'll attach an energy to him, and then use Bite. Bite's great because it does 30 damage, and if you did Bite, you know, let me do the quick math here. You could take out Arceus and Dialga and Palkia in like 9 turns. And so, you know, you got a lot of options there. Alright, so he did get 180 damage on us, which is unfortunate because, you know, if he puts in that Arduino next turn, he'll not only knock us out, but he'll also be able to heal the Arduino. But what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to attach the energy, and then we're going to use the Marnie to switch out his cards. Okay, and now we have another Dragapult, so we're going to play that Dragapult, and then what we may do is we may Jet Assault, and then we'll switch into the other Dragapult, and then we'll play this Dragapult. And that's called the Triple Dragapult Reverse. So yeah, unfortunately he did knock out that Dragapult. But the good news is, because we have a lot of Dragapults, we can afford to lose, you know, one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and play this Dragapult here. Unfortunately, he used his GX attack, and that caused him to be able to draw 3 prizes. So yeah, we're going to evolve into the Dragapult VMAX. And then we're going to attach an energy. And then we're going to discard his energy and use Shred. And so now he basically won't be able to attack. He won't be able to get an energy. Okay, he just got an energy. So unfortunately, he will be able to attack us, but will actually be able to attack and use the most famous move, which is Max Phantom. I'm not exactly sure what they were, you know, what they meant by Max Phantom. I don't know if it's like, you know, like a bunch of like phantoms, like running around putting damage on people or something, but yeah, so we did knock out his ADP, and we're rewarded with 3 prizes. Okay, and we got a boss's order. Unfortunately, it's not the full art boss's order, so it's not going to be as big of a flex next turn when we use it. But, you know, it'll still be fun to use because it is still a rare card. And, you know, it's always great to, you know, like just lay a rare card down there and you know the other person like at their computer's just like, "Oh my gosh, that card is so rare." And so yeah, we're pretty much in the exactly where we want to be. He's gonna attack us. It won't do a lot of damage. Oh, oh. Okay, well I'm just gonna end the video there. Basically, I hope this helps you out and you're able to build a deck that people also respect, and when they see it, they're like, oh my gosh, that's a cool deck, and you can be like, yeah, I know. And anyways, I'm Ben, and have a great day.